All right, Greg, you knew we had to talk about it, right? Jaron Ennis, unanimous decision victory against Karen Chukhadzhian. All right, Karen, I'm sorry, bro. I've been trying to say it for the last couple of days.
Yeah.
He's received a lot of backlash for not stopping Karen. Some guys are saying he can't cut off the ring. Cook, what did you say?
First of all, that's going to happen. People going to talk because what they have become accustomed to when watching Boots is him knock people out. I mean, so the night that don't happen, they going to start their shit. I'm gonna start. It was a few rules that Boots broke before the fight started, and I ain't gonna talk about them on camera. But it was a few rules, and he know because he mentioned a little bit of it after the fight. But he was clearly just anxious. You know what I mean? It was the night of the stars, and he wanted to make sure his star was stamped. You know what I mean? That's all he was trying to do. Boots was trying to make sure he get a motherfucker up out of there, because that's what he do. And how could you not be excited? You got NBA players here, NFL players, actors, performers. I mean, everybody in their mind. So, I mean, in his mind, I got put on the show. And that's what he tried to do. And that's what he did. He still rumbled his ass off, but he couldn't hit his mark. You know what I mean? Where he hurt the guy and get him all the way out. The reason he couldn't hit his mark, because the guy came to the fight with the plan, I'm going to get the fuck out the way. I ain't going to use the words run, because I believe you can't run in a box. But I'm going to get the fuck out the way. I ain't going to be there. And one thing that let me know that, the motherfucker stayed on his toes the whole entire time. That's incredible to do for a grown man. First of all, shout out to both of them for the shape they was in. They was both in great shape. Boots for one, because he never sat down throughout the whole 12 rounds.
I think that was, or overlooked.
Yeah, it was overlooked. Never sat down for 12 rounds and never took a deep breath. And he was locked in. But what it was like watching a lion chase a mouse. You know how hard that is? You know what I'm saying? He felt that big and strong. And every time, a lot of people said Boots didn't cut the ring off. Yes, the fuck he did. The problem is, when Boots did cut the ring off and found his mark, he loaded up so mean of a shot. The motherfucker looked and realized it and got up out of there some more. He just wasn't trying to get cleaned up. Boots felt great in that fight, and he was trying to let it be known that he felt great. And he was trying to go out there and show his skills and show what he able to do to a man. But the other man had on his mind, if anything happened, I'm not getting knocked out. It's hard to fight a guy like that. That's basically what him and his father was trying to speak on. If this guy don't take a chance, it ain't too much of a chance I can get in there, especially if he being defensive. Did he do a great job at being defensive? Hell yeah. Did he land some punches here and there? Yeah, but not any type of punches where he was like 100% sure of himself. He was throwing the punches like, all right, I mean, I'm gonna get up. All right, oh shit, get up out of there. You know what I mean? He's doing just enough where he can land, and hopefully they score, they give him a round. But to say, I seen a comment, or not a comment, but like a headline where it said Boots Ennis exposed. Exposed is when you go in there and get knocked out, or you go in there and lose. You talking about he won every fucking round. So exposed where? He didn't get exposed. He just did more than what he needed to do. That's all.
Is it ironic that a guy wins every round and is facing probably more criticism than a guy on the card that got upset? Does that speak to expectations? Yeah. Is all of this about expectations?
100%. It is about expectations, because if you think Boots lost a step in that fight, or if you think you saw something, your eyes can be deceiving, because it just was one of them nights. It's fighting. When you sparring these guys, you got on bigger gloves, smaller ring, not so many people in there, and y'all getting it on. But when you fighting, them gloves smaller, your measurements can be thrown off. And then I imagine this kid really being excited because he felt like, damn, this is my night. You gotta understand, this is not a regular fight. This is Tank Davis co-main event on a pay-per-view card. The excitement level was through the roof. He wanted to really go out there and put on a show. And we down the street from my crib. Hell yeah. So I believe if this fight was in Vegas, Boots would have got him out in 6. I believe this fight was in Vegas.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been so excited, but he was so excited because you got everybody there, man. It was a big night for him.
Now, you have some people that's being reactionary saying, oh, this proves he's not ready for Spence.
Yeah.
Bud to stop him.
Yeah.
I even heard Keith would beat him. They said Virgil would stop him.
Yeah.
A guy even said that Blair gives him problems.
Yeah.
Now, is this is this one of those things where fans, you know, get hype and overrate you, and then if you have a bad showing, then they shit on you? Like,
Yeah. It's exactly that. But like I said, the kid was just excited, man. It's crazy because it was like a kid coming out of high school, right? Basketball. Make it to the league. Still scored 20 to 30 points in his debut game, but he took 50 shots to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like equivalent to that. He still had 25 in his debut game, but it's like he overexerted when it came to shooting. Like he was just going crazy, shooting the ball. But still got 81 more games to go. So with Boots, didn't take no damage, threw a lot of punches, made a lot of moves, showed a lot of his style, but couldn't knock the guy out. So everybody like, oh, but still won every round. So it's like confusing to me. It's like, well, like, all right, I get what y'all wanted to see, but then what happened to just winning? But it's like, this just proves Boots can't win, just win. He can't just get by decision. He got to knock your teeth out. He got to knock an eyeball out. It got to be something real brutal.